Hey yoga students, I just want to cover a few things about when you are on your own and finding your own place to take a yoga class. So my biggest recommendations are when you look for a place, just talk to people, use the word of mouth, and see where people like to go, the instructors that they like to take classes from. And if you're just searching for yoga, which you had to do for your assignment previously, where you were looking for the name of a city and a studio, you have to look up certain things. So keep in mind, look for the names of classes, the bios of instructors are helpful to know where you might want to go, what the purpose of the studio is, if it's very fitness oriented or more traditionalist type of a focus. Class keywords I mentioned before. So if you're looking for something that's relaxing and calming, don't go to a class that's heated or power or pump. And if you want that type of a workout, a restorative or healing focus or gentle class probably won't meet your needs that day. So really keep in mind to those keywords. As far as how much yoga costs, a general range around here, what's a reasonable price to expect for a drop-in, would be anywhere between $10 to $20. Anything around 10 is a pretty good deal. 20 is definitely the higher end that you're going to see here. And a drop-in just means that they accept people to just come in and pay money and take a class, that you don't have to sign up ahead of time for a session or series. But something you should definitely do is ask if you're a new student if they have any discounts or if they have any specials. So a lot of times they may have a 2 weeks for $20, and it's unlimited as many classes as you want to go to for those 2 weeks, or maybe for the first month there may be a special discount. So please ask, and then also ask about deals for students, like college students, because they may have some kind of a discount if you're in the university. So they have drop-ins, and then many places excuse me, also have packages where you buy a set number of classes, or you pay for a month unlimited, or they may have a year unlimited, or family memberships, couples memberships, those kinds of things. So make sure to check out those options. All right, so when you decide you want to go to a class, it's where you want to go and your price point. What do you wear? What do you bring? Same types of things you would wear to our class here on campus, but something to keep in mind, don't wear anything that's strongly scented. So clothing, perfume, make sure like any tight jewelry you take off. If you have your own mat, bring it. If you don't have one, or if you're traveling and don't have a mat, ask if studios rent them, and if there's a cost to it. Some just have ones that you can use for free. Some will charge you $1 or $2. I definitely would bring a water bottle, maybe a towel, and especially if it's a heated class, bring a towel to put on your mat, maybe a change of clothes too if you're going to be taking a heated class, because you'll be really sweaty when you're done. Other things to expect is when you get there, especially if it's the first time at a new place, I would get there 15 to 20 minutes early, because some places it's kind of busy when a new class starts. They're going to make you fill out a health waiver. You'll have to pay. They'll probably need to show you where the restrooms or changing areas are. So you're going to want to make sure you have plenty of time. It's not acceptable etiquette to come late to a yoga class. So make sure you know where things are and you're situated. Sometimes if there's not a class ahead of yours in the room, you might be able to go in and sit there early and just relax and enjoy that space and that time. And most yoga studios, if it's a studio as opposed to a fitness center, will want you to take your shoes off before you enter the classroom space. So they might have cubbies when you enter in their storage area. So usually you're going to store all of your belongings, and the only thing you'll take into the room would be your mat, your towel, and your water. During the class, just do your best, watch the instructor if they demonstrate, listen to their verbal cues. If they don't demonstrate, it's okay to watch some of the other students. Another good piece of advice is to ask someone when you first check in where the back of the room is, because if they're not demonstrating, they're walking through, it's probably best for you to be in the middle or the back if you're not sure how things work, just because if you're in the front, you're not going to have any other people that you'll be able to watch. After the class, move slowly, just like we do. Make sure you drink water. If you do sweat on the floor, make sure you just wipe it up with a towel. Don't walk on other people's mats, and just be calm and quiet. And just a couple other things when you're taking your own class or taking a class somewhere else. Do your best and honor your body. So there may be students in the class that have practiced yoga for many, many years, and they on their own are going into much more advanced poses and handstands and headstands. That's completely okay. Don't feel pressure to do that if you haven't been instructed in how to do that yet. It's okay to take child's pose at any time. Instructors, and they want you to do that. They want you to honor your body. If you want to practice at home, there are some DVDs out there. There's a lot on YouTube that can be good practices to follow, and just do yoga wherever you feel inspired to do it. So outside is great. After another workout or after a run is a really good time to do yoga. So it doesn't have to always be in the context of a class. So you can do a few poses when you need a physical activity break from studying, or when you wake up in the morning doing a few sun salutations. Some good resources. You have had to go to yogajournal.com for your assignment right now. They've got some really good information, some good yoga cards. You can Google these or look up them on Amazon, and they have pictures of poses. They have ones for adults and kids, and they have cues on what to do. Here are some really good books that I recommend as well. Just if you're looking to further your own practice and increase just your general knowledge of yoga. And then here's some cleaning tips. So if you have your own mat, don't use harsh chemicals because you have to lay on it. You don't want these chemicals coming into your body. So a simple way to clean it at home, just make a simple solution of just warm water and just a teeny little bit of dish soap. You can sponge down the mat. You can put this solution into a spray bottle and just use a rag to clean. If it's really dirty, you can also take it and put it into your bathtub. If you have a bathtub, put a little bit of soap in it, kind of rinse it out, wash it out, scrub it out in the bathtub, and then when you're done, you're going to take it out of the bathtub, put it on top of a towel, put another towel on top of it, and first just step on top of the towels to squeeze the water out. And then you're going to roll up the mat with those two towels and step on the roll when it's all rolled up, because that will also help squeeze it out. Then unroll it, hang it up to dry somewhere. If you want to make your own antibacterial type of yoga cleaner, any type of natural essential oil like tea tree oil, grapefruit seed oil, or lavender oil all have natural antibacterial, antifungal qualities, and some of them have really good scents to them. They smell good. So you can buy these pre-made. They're kind of expensive if you buy them pre-made, but if you buy just a teeny little bottle of essential oil from a health food store or Trader Joe's, Whole Foods, or anything like that, it might be about $5 for a small bottle, but you don't need a lot of it. So it's just a few drops mixed with some water. Shake it, put it in a spray bottle, and spray it onto the mat. You can also use that as a room spray or a body spray too. That is it. So that's your little introduction. I hope you have a good Wednesday off from our class, and if you have any questions on your yoga journal assignment, please let me know. Thanks.